Have you ever felt weaker than you used to be? Does standing up from the floor feel harder these days? Do your shoulders ache after lifting groceries? Are you worried that your strength is slipping away with each passing year? If you answered yes to even one of these questions, you're not alone, and more importantly, you're in exactly the right place. Hi, my name is Dr. Paul Farmer, and I have over 15 years of experience helping adults over 50 rebuild real-world strength, stability, and confidence in their bodies. Before we begin, I want to make something very clear. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have existing health conditions like heart disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, joint problems, or if you've had recent surgery or injuries, please consult with your doctor or physical therapist first. Everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not be safe for another. Always listen to your body, and if you feel pain, dizziness, or shortness of breath during any exercise, stop immediately and seek medical attention. Now, here's something that might surprise you. A silverback gorilla can lift over 1,800 pounds without ever stepping foot in a gym. Sounds wild, right? But here's the amazing part. Your body has the same muscles. You just stopped using them the way nature intended. Now, I'm not saying you should swing from trees at 60, but if you've been feeling weaker, you're not broken. You're just undertrained, and it's not too late to rebuild the kind of strength that actually matters. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 unique gorilla-inspired exercises designed specifically for people over 50. No barbells, no risky lifts, and no just push through it nonsense. These movements are low impact, joint friendly, and surprisingly powerful. And the best part? They train your body to work as one strong, connected unit like nature intended. So stick with me because I promise you've never seen a routine like this before. And if you're tired of being told just walk more while still feeling weaker every year, this could be exactly what you need. Before we get started, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Gorilla exercise. Number 1, the wall pull. Let's be honest. Most people over 50 can't do a proper pull-up, and that's totally fine, but here's the truth no one talks about. It's not about the pull-up. It's about reclaiming the strength in your back, shoulders, and grip. The muscles that keep you standing tall, protect your spine, and help you do everything from picking up a grandchild to pulling a suitcase. So instead of struggling with a bar, we start smart with the wall pull. Here's how it works. Stand facing a wall about arm's length away. Loop a towel or resistance band around a doorknob or anchor it around a sturdy object in front of you. Hold the ends. Keep your feet planted and lean your body back slightly, like you're starting to fall backward. Now pull yourself toward the wall by driving your elbows back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Pause. Then slowly return to the starting position. You're not just training your arms. You're teaching your body how to pull with strength and control, like a gorilla climbing a tree. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 slow, steady reps. Want to make it harder? Step your feet farther away from the wall. Need it easier? Step closer or use less tension. Here's the kicker. Most people feel a difference in posture, shoulder stability, and grip strength within the first 2 weeks. This isn't gym strength. This is real-world strength. Strength that helps you carry groceries, shovel snow, or even just open a tight jar without calling for help. Gorilla exercise number 2, the sit-to-stand powerlift. Modified trap bar deadlift. Deadlifts are often called the king of strength exercises, and for good reason. They train your legs, hips, back, and core all at once. But for people over 50, barbells, low positions, and heavy plates can be a recipe for injury, not power. So here's a smarter, safer way. I call it the sit-to-stand powerlift, a modified deadlift that builds gorilla-level lower body strength without hurting your back or knees. Here's what to do. Start by sitting on a sturdy chair or bench, feet flat, about shoulder width apart. Hold a pair of dumbbells, kettlebells, or even grocery bags, one in each hand. Keep them close to your sides. Now, here comes the key. Lean forward just slightly. Press your feet into the floor and stand up powerfully, not fast but strong. At the top, squeeze your glutes. Then slowly sit back down under control. Sounds simple, but here's what's happening. You're training your hip drive, the same movement gorillas use to launch 400 pounds into motion. You're also reinforcing safe bending patterns, rebuilding confidence in your legs, and improving balance. Start with 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Use just your body weight if needed, then slowly add resistance. If you feel your back straining, pause, reset your form, and push through your heels, not your lower back. Within a few sessions, you'll notice everyday movements feel easier, standing up from low chairs, climbing stairs, lifting things off the floor. This isn't about big weights. It's about strong mechanics and controlled power. Remember, the strongest people in their 60s and 70s aren't lifting like they're 20. They're lifting smarter, and their bodies thank them for it. Gorilla exercise number 3, the hip hinge power swing. Modified kettlebell swing. You know what makes gorillas so powerful? It's not just raw strength. It's explosive power, the ability to go from still to full force in a blink. As we age, that power fades fast unless we train it. That's where this next move comes in, the hip hinge power swing, a safer, smarter version of the kettlebell swing designed specifically for adults over 50. You won't be flinging heavy weights here. You'll be building explosive hip power, which improves balance, walking speed, stair climbing, and fall prevention. Here's how to do it. Start by standing behind a light kettlebell or even a gallon water jug with a handle. Feet slightly wider than your shoulders, toes pointed out just a bit. Bend your knees slightly, push your hips back, and lean your chest forward with a flat back, like you're about to close a car door with your backside. Grab the handle with both hands and hike it gently back between your legs like a football snap. Then here's the magic. Drive your hips forward fast. Don't pull with your arms. Let the momentum bring the weight up to chest height. At the top, squeeze your glutes tight. Brace your core. Then let the weight fall naturally and repeat the motion like a pendulum. Start with 3 sets of 10 reps. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Use only a weight that you can control with perfect form. This is about coordination, not ego. Most people feel stronger hips, faster steps, and better posture in just 2 to 3 weeks. This movement rebuilds the power you need to catch yourself if you stumble or to launch yourself out of a chair without hesitation. Gorilla exercise. Number 4. The loaded walk. Modified farmer's carry. When scientists tested a gorilla's grip, the machine broke at 1/300 psi. That's enough to crush a bowling ball. Now, you don't need that kind of power, but if your hands ever ache when opening a jar or your shoulders slump when carrying groceries, this next move could change everything. It's called the loaded walk, a modified farmer's carry, and it's one of the simplest, most effective full-body exercises for people over 50. Here's how to do it. Grab 2 moderately heavy objects, dumbbells, kettlebells, water jugs, or even reusable grocery bags filled with books. Each hand should carry about 10 to 20% of your body weight to start. Stand tall, shoulders pulled back, chest lifted. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Now just walk. Slow, steady steps. No leaning side to side, no slouching. Walk for 30 to 45 seconds or about 40 to 60 steps. Then gently set the weights down. That's 1 set. Do 3 sets with 60 to 90 seconds rest between. This isn't just about strong hands. This movement activates your entire chain, shoulders, arms, core, hips, legs, all working together to keep you stable and centered. It's one of the few exercises that trains real-world coordination like carrying luggage, climbing stairs with a load, or walking confidently on uneven ground. Most people feel stronger posture and improved grip after just a few sessions. Bonus tip, try this barefoot at home for even better foot and ankle stability. Gorilla exercise number 5, seated rope pull with leg drive, modified rope climb. In the wild, a gorilla climbs 30 feet into a tree, not by pulling with its arms alone, but by pushing with its powerful legs while gripping and coordinating every muscle in its body. This isn't just strength, it's total body intelligence. You can rebuild that kind of mind-muscle connection even after 50 with this simple, safe move, the seated rope pull with leg drive. Here's how it works. Sit on a sturdy chair or bench, feet flat on the ground. Anchor a rope, towel, or resistance band above shoulder height over a door, banister, or secure frame. Hold the ends with both hands. Start with arms extended and light tension. Now begin the movement by pulling hand over hand toward your chest while pressing your feet into the floor, just like climbing. Imagine you're walking yourself upward using your hands and legs in sync. Once the rope is close, reverse the motion, slowly returning to the start, keeping control. Want more challenge? Use a longer rope or band. Want it easier? Reduce tension or pull while leaning back slightly to take pressure off the arms. Do 3 rounds of 6 to 8 slow, controlled climbs. This trains grip, arms, shoulders, legs, and most importantly, coordination. It helps reconnect the chain of motion from hands to feet, improving stability, reaction time, and fall recovery. People who practice this regularly report feeling more stable on stairs, quicker on their feet, and even notice sharper balance when stepping off curbs. The secret? You're not just building muscle, you're retraining your nervous system. And that's how we finish. One full body, brain-integrated movement to lock in gorilla strength at any age. Important safety note. Who should skip these exercises? If you've had recent surgery on your back, knees, or shoulders, if you're dealing with severe osteoporosis, advanced arthritis, or balance issues that make standing unsafe, hit pause. These moves are powerful, but only when your body is ready. Always check with your doctor or physical therapist before starting. And here's the truth, there's no shame in starting slower. Even simple seated versions or practicing with just body weight can deliver huge benefits. The goal isn't to prove how tough you are, it's to rebuild strength safely, step by step. Remember, consistency beats intensity every single time, bringing it all together. So there you have it, 5 gorilla-inspired exercises rebuilt for the realities of life after 50. Not circus tricks, not heavy barbell ego lifts, just smart, joint-friendly movements that wake up muscles you may not have truly used in years. Let's be clear, you don't need to lift like a gorilla to change your life. You don't need to earn 300 pounds of grip strength or to swing from trees. What you do need is the kind of strength that shows up in everyday life. Carrying groceries without a sore back, getting up from the floor with ease, climbing stairs without fear, or playing with your grandkids without fatigue. The secret is simple. Train your body as a whole system, not in isolated parts. That's how gorillas move, and that's how humans were designed to move too. When everything works together, strength feels effortless. Here's my challenge for you. Pick just 2 of these exercises and practice them consistently for the next 4 weeks. Don't rush, don't overload, just stay steady. I promise the results will surprise you. If you're ready to reclaim your energy, confidence, and independence, let me know by dropping a quick "I'm in" the comments. I'd love to see how many of you are committed to starting this journey. And if you know someone who's been feeling weaker every year, share this video. Give them a reason to believe it's not too late to get stronger. Because here's the truth. We don't get old because of the number on our birthday cake. We get old when we stop moving.